Adrian Salazar preparing for this one, and let's check his status on the Athletics organizational depth chart. Stepping in, Adrian Salazar. And we are underway. Some serious heat, 97 on that fastball. That's a very quick 0-2 on this hitter, and now you have to shift into protect mode. A lot of ways the pitcher can beat you here. Flails at that one for a K. Efficient work on the mound there. Runner at first, one away. Adrian Salazar. Stepping in now, currently the top prospect in the Athletics system. There's a lot of anticipation for what he'll become as a major leaguer. Foul ball there. Top of the third, no score.
Hey, keep it going. You're next up there. Needs you right now.
Strike two. He reached back and blew the high heat by him. Batter didn't have much of a chance to catch up to that. It's way outside and heads straight to the backstop. And now a runner in scoring position. Pops it up to the right side of the infield. Makes the grab, there's two gone. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them. One down. Coming up to the dish for Tacoma, Cole Young. Liner into center. Makes a nice running catch. Back to the top of the order. Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, Adrian Salazar. Out in front and foul to the left side. The 0-1.
Ball one. 1-1. Two balls, one strike.
4 runs already this inning. Top half of the fourth. That one misses. 3-1. That's great discipline at the dish. He fell behind 0-1, then didn't overextend or get greedy. Now he's got a favorable count on 3-1. There's a strike.
3-2.
In the air, right field.
Go, ball, go, go, go.
And that is a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Inning over, but the damage. Here's the center fielder, Samad Taylor. Line, and that's a base knock. So 1 on now with 1 away. He's been absolutely dominant in this one with only 2 hits surrendered to this point and no runs. With every hitter, it seems like he's got a plan and he's keeping them off balance. This hit shouldn't be too great a setback to overcome. Out to center. And there's 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Rylan Thomas. Nobody out and a runner at first. A laser into the outfield.
Relay,
Lunging for this one, but it gets down. Runners at the corners now, nobody out.
Four.
He's in there.
couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. This next at bat looms very large. And now the center fielder, Adrian Salazar. That one's
Counts
too
1
high.
and 0.
Skies it to right field. Haniger. And that's the end of the inning. This is a game to flush, no doubt. Now, Adrian Salazar. And that's how this game gets started.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Got to 0-2
No balls,
on two
2 strikes.
consecutive sliders, and now he can go a number of ways to finish this hitter off. This one in the air, center field. Racing over to make the catch. Bottom of the first, here's the second baseman, Jack Lopez. Out into left center, line drive for a base hit. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Safe at second with a leadoff double. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. A hard liner into the gap like that shows you that everything is working really well with your swing. Pretty tough to have that kind of contact if you're not executing well in all phases. Bounce to third. Off balance speed,
Out.
there's one. Double
Out.
play, what a twin killing to end the inning. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. So 2 down. And next, the cleanup hitter, Mitch Haniger. 2-2 now. Sliced the other way, that's a base hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. Top of the 6th inning. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Adrian Salazar. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Leaves the yard to left. A solo shot. And they close the gap. It's 4-1. Still behind, but that homer could spark something for this offense. That swing had the right launch angle to make a difference, and they're back within shouting distance now with momentum on their side. Tying run waits at the plate. It's way outside and gets away. And now a man in scoring position. There's someone who's second-guessing their decision right now. Brings in an arm from the bullpen and almost immediately rewarded with a wild pitch. Righty comes to the plate.
2-1.
Hard hit, right side. That's the second out. We head back to the top of the order. Adrian Salazar digs in now. He's already homered in this ball game. This one down low, it kicks away. And on the wild pitch, 2 runners advance. And the tying run's at the plate.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
They're not fazed by how good he can be on the mound. They're going to make him earn this save. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Scott is just 1 strike away. That's downstairs and outside. Good discipline. He did well to lay off that one down and away. Struck the batter out looking. And this game is over. This game shows just why he's a key contributor. Adrian Salazar, the top prospect in the league, is ready. Digging in for the Aviators, Adrian Salazar. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Your turn right here. Drive him in.
First pitch, that's in for a strike. That's an excellent fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he continues to locate it, that's an effective weapon. Strike 2.
0-2.
Ball one there. So he got
strikes.
ahead 0-2, but way off the mark with the heater. At the plate, he sees that the pitcher wants to use the fastball to punch him out. He needs to be ready and not get beat. Here it comes. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fights it off, we'll see another. Pitcher still hasn't found the put-away pitch. 3 straight foul balls. 1-2 now. That one
2
skips
balls,
in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Runs the high heat past him for the strikeout. Man at second here with 2 away. Adrian Salazar will hit next. Went deep in last night's ball game. This one in the air to right. Labrada gliding to the left and makes the grab. They limit the damage here. And now the first baseman, Hogan Windish. Now here's the 0-2. That one ripped into right center. Bangs off the wall. Headed for the plate. The relay. But it's offline. And they've cut it to a 2-run deficit. Nobody on with 1 out. Adrian Salazar now at the plate.
Ball 1, no strikes.
We're in the top of the 5th inning. All tied up. Out to center. It's pretty deep. Takes it in for the out. If you want your soda with a little extra crunch, reach for a cold can of Big Kale, a refreshing way to wash down a hot dog at the ballpark. Line drive to center. And he makes an incredible catch. Wow. That's an absolute gut punch for the hitter. That one looked for sure like it was going to fall in. Great defense. 1 out and the bases are empty. Next up, Adrian Salazar. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Lifted in the air to right center. Haniger on the move. Pulls it down, 2 gone now. He's definitely capable of more than this. I'm sure he'll be hungry to come out and do better. Adrian Salazar, the top prospect in the league. Here's the center fielder, Adrian Salazar. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run.
That's a ball. 1-0.
One and 0. Here's the pitch.
Aye!
Runner at second with nobody out. Ground ball to the right
Nope,
side.
that's foul.
And that's just foul. Now the 1-2 pitch. And that's
Ball
too
two.
high. Out towards left center. Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Welcome back to Tacoma. We're in the top of the fourth inning. In the air to center. Taylor has this one sized up. And there's one away. 2 away and a runner at first. At the plate, the catcher, number 88. Now this is lifted to center.
Relay, 3,
And it
3,
falls. Lead runner turns at second. Throw into third. And he's out.
Yeah,
Cut
on the tag,
down,
he's
and
out.
that ends the inning. Well, they were aggressive there. They tried to get that much closer to home plate, but it took it. And now the center fielder, Adrian Salazar. This to third, and that goes foul. If he's gonna try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. That clips the corner. He goes down looking. They get on to the next inning, and now Adrian Salazar. Danner, 26 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. Lined, and that's a base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. You talk about strong hands, he's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone, and he still got enough of it. Runner on the go,
I got a
in the
ball,
dirt.
1 strike.
The catcher blocks it, and he steals second without a throw.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
Runner going again. On the ground, right side. And out
He's
at
out.
first. Nice late-breaking slider there. Hitter was out in front, and that's a recipe for a weak grounder like you just saw.
Hey, keep it going. Need you
Runner
right
at
now.
third and one gone. Here's the third baseman, C.J. Alexander. Lifted down the left side, Thomas. There to make the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Maybe bluffing there as he returns to third. The batter now, Brennan Malone.
Right guy, right place. Need you here.
Swings and flares it. Base hit, run in to score. Got the job done to put him up by 2. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. On a line to center. Grabs it on the run. So up next, Adrian Salazar. Runner at first with nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep them from going first to third.
Aye.
On a cold night like this, every batter is dreading getting jammed on a high 90s fastball like that one. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. With a double play situation
No
here, it's
balls, 2
unusual
strikes.
that he's working up in the zone. Next pitch will probably be lower. Gets a piece there, will do it again. Runner at first, nobody out. Oh, and it's a punch out. That broke the plane. And a strikeout, that's out number 1 here in the ninth. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, number 88. In the air to left center. And a lunging grab. Great job to make that. No complaints about getting a team win.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The move is in.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Adrian Salazar. Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first.
Out.
In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. First and second here with nobody out. Salazar, 0 for 1 so far. That's in there. That's strike 1. Out on the
0-1's
mound,
the
he
count.
knows he needs a strikeout or a double play ball to give him a chance to escape this jam. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2
Down
is the count.
0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
That's some smart pitching from him out there to change the eye level. Now that the hitter's looking up, he can come back down low and finish him off. Next
That's
offering
in.
misses.
Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes. That one is foul. We'll see another. Davidson, the lead runner, over at second. Muncy on at first with nobody out. Missed
I got 3
inside
and
with
2.
a curveball. What a battle so far. This will be pitch number 8 of the at-bat. And they're all loaded up. That's an excellent at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and earned the walk. So digging in, TJ Schofield Sam. And another
Watch out
walk.
for
He
drop
needs
in
to
right
find
here.
his
Here you go.
control fast. Rolled to short. Could be 2. There's 1.
He's out.
And a run scores on the double play. Adrian Salazar getting ready to hit.
Going better. Clutch up right here.
Hey!
Klein, a 6'5" righty,
0-1.
25 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2020. This one's in the dirt,
0-2.
and he's out on the tag.
Out!
What a sensational job by the catcher on a tough pitch to handle. He recovered really quickly and was able to cut the runner down at second base. Great work. Now here's the 0-2. He hits a fly to center. Taylor in and to the right. Makes the grab for the second out. It's the large lad Berger's big inning. If 3 or more runs score in the bottom of the 6th, your ticket can be exchanged for a swing and a drive. Bangs off the wall. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Line drives into center are such high percentage swings. There are a lot of hits to be found out there. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame.
Looking good. No one better. Come on.
Salazar in the box now takes strike one. On a cold night like this, hitters are trying to get out in front so they don't get jammed. A pitcher can counter that by using the off-speed stuff more frequently. Got it. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. In safely at third with one out. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Fly ball to center. Reaching down, makes the catch. Base is empty, one away. Next up for the Aviators, Adrian Salazar.
Inside, ball
Danner
one.
measures 6'1". He works with a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That's
Ball
down and in.
three.
Now a late to the second, but caught for the out. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball.
Work. I put in work.
So two down. Adrian Salazar digs in now. Looking to rebound today, put up an 0 for 4 last night.
Inside, ball.
And another
Two balls,
ball.
no strike.
Kowar at times has struggled with command. That one hit to right. It's carrying. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bases are empty with 2 away. Stepping to the plate for Tacoma, Rowdy Tellez. And that one hammered. Back there. Leaping, brought it back. Lot of room. And now the center fielder, Adrian Salazar.
Ball in.
Runner on the go. Pitches in for a strike. Safe.
No,
at
he did
stolen
not.
base.
Safe.
Not a huge arm behind home plate, so the base runner stood a good chance of getting that steal. Factor in the big lead, and that's how you get that swipe. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That clips the corner. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. And there's
That's
a ball.
ball 2.
Here comes the 2-2 offering. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Blasts one out to the opposite field. A 2-run blast. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. In the air to center. This one pretty far back. Makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. Last half of the fifth coming up, the Aviators. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Adrian Salazar. And he blasted off for a 2-run homer in the third inning, an early tone setter that helped them to this lead.
Come on, ball, get on up.
Smoked to shortstop but caught. Might need a little more backspin if you're going to get a hit on that swing. Needed a bit more air under it to get to a safe distance. Bottom of the inning, here's the center fielder, Samad Taylor. Reaching for it and brings it in. Disappointing outcome. You hit the ball that hard, you kind of expect to get a knock, and especially representing the tying run, that would have been huge.
Hey, no one better,
Tough break on that lineout. Salazar swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Fouled off down the right side. Man at second with 2 down. Just
Ball, that's
missing there. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. And that's
Ball,
off
that's
the inside
inside.
edge. It's 2-2. With the two-seamer in there, that sets up the pitcher to throw him the slider away. That's a lot of territory he's got to cover at the plate. Swings and misses. It's a K. And that is... We move on to the 11th. And here at the plate, Seth Brown.
Hey, keep it going up there. Your turn.
Ground
your
ball,
turn.
right side. 1 gone.
He's out.
With that kind of downward action on the slider, you're going to get a lot of grounders just like that. Hard to lift it. Go ahead run on base. CJ Alexander, the next to hit. Hit slowly on the ground. Play at the plate.
beat it.
Safe, and they take the lead. Digging in for the Rainiers, Jack Lopez. That one in the air to center field. Salazar settles underneath
Relay,
him.
here we go, relay.
Brings it in for the out. Runner tags at second. Here comes the throw. Safe.
He's in there.
With 2 outs, the tying run is at third. So after he moved up on the tag, we'll see if they can pay it off and bring him in to score. A lot of ways they can plate this run now.
Did he
Started
go?
after it, appeal to first. Didn't go around. The 1-0 pitch.
Aye. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball, right field. Haniger on the way over. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Always great to see a player as locked in. Adrian Salazar, top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. The Salt Lake Bees and the Las Vegas Aviators. First pitch coming your way next. So up next, Adrian Salazar. And you have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here.
Oh,
In this spot, he's probably hunting something up in the zone that he can drive, but he should be careful. If the ball gets
Come on,
up
big
and
dog,
in
we
on the
need you right
hands,
here.
he's more likely to just hit a weak pop-up.
huh.
Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. Ground ball, right side. Now 2 away, and they get a run across. That's the kind of situational hitting you like to see at this level. Know the situation and come through with the RBI ground out. This one is labeled. can't get there. That should be extra bases. Round second, going for third. The relay throw. The tag.
Yes, you're out.
Nice hitting by the batter, but great defense and a big swing in momentum getting the tag out at third base. That is a lift for the pitcher. Salazar stands in now and watches strike one. That one finds the zone. Love the front door slider. The batter often will cheat the hands to not get beat by an inside fastball, and that draws the swing off plane. Nice pitching. Pitch
One ball,
misses.
two
Ball
strike.
one. Grounder left side, and that's
Foul.
just foul. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils that one. It remains 2-2. And
Three
that's
balls,
outside.
2 strikes.
Tremendous battle by the hitter here. I'm impressed with the way he's approaching this AB. Smoked on the ground to second. Play made. That
out.
ends the inning. Offense held. If you're looking to bring more good vibrations into your life, then call Dad's Theremin Therapy. They've got just the right lack of touch to help you. Bottom of the 5th here in Las Vegas. Man on at first. Here's the center fielder, Adrian Salazar. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1. Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2. Behind on that swing.
1-2.
Here's the 1-2 offering. And
2-2.
there's the ball.
Runner,
Kick, the pitch, runner goes. Next one's popped in the air into right. Got it. So no runs here on a base hit. He's definitely...
Soy una chica.
Adrian Salazar, the top prospect. And now it's the shortstop, Scott Kingery. That one in the air to center field. Reaches, can't make the grab. Two away here, nobody on. Adrian Salazar now at the plate. Hitless in 4 at-bats in yesterday's action. Here's a laser out to left. Makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of this inning. Now the left fielder, Bryce Teodosio. This out to center. Reaching down, makes the catch. First and second, 1 away. Adrian Salazar getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Touch up, draw him in right here. Here you go.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and two
One
strikes.
ball, 2 strikes.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Here in the back end of the third inning. Ground ball, left side, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. Who sails over the first baseman's head. And this ball's gonna wind up out of play. A big time, costly mistake there. Seth Brown digs in now. Kicks and delivers.
Full count.
In the dirt, but blocked. The 3-2 pitch.
Ah, you got it. Nice job.
And there's a hit. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Safe, and now they're up by 3. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. Line drive. Brings it in for the third out, so it's no run. Runner at second, one away. And now the right fielder, Tucker Flint. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. He hits a fly to center. Salazar gets there under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. Applies the tag and they get 2. Double play. And that ends the inning. Great catch and throw to third for the double play. What a way to end the inning.
Softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Softy's in the winter, they ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
So 2 down. And now the center fielder, Adrian Salazar. Brock is 30 years old now, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. On the ground to the left. Gets it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the end. So digging in, Scott Kingery. The 0-1. Rips that one to center. Base hit. Lead runner turns at second. Throw into third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Well, they were aggressive there. They tried to get 2 outs and runners at first and second. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Adrian Salazar. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. They're down to their final strike of the game.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, in
You're
time,
out.
ball game. And the strikeout ends it. Certainly a frustrating game at the plate. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. The loss is just the rotten cherry on. Now, Adrian Salazar. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. Foul ball there.
Hey, I need you right now. Here we go.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a drive, deep left field, pretty far back there. Just shy of a home run. Runner tagging, heading for home. And they're out in front with a 1-0 lead. That's textbook hitting in a sac fly spot. Look for something up in the zone and lift it deep enough to bring in the runner from third. Back to the top of the order here. Next up, Nelson Rada. Out into left center, line drive for a base hit. Now Now he turns for second. The throw in. Close play.
He's
in there safely. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. One gone and a runner on at first. Here's the center fielder, Adrian Salazar.
That's the ball.
Picked up an RBI the last time up. Still their only run of the game so far. Tied up here early in the ball game.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
They try to get a chase on a slider down and away.
Strike! Whoa!
That's inside. Runner at first, 1 away. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Next up for the Aviators, Seth Brown.
We need you. Here you go.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Return throw to first.
He's out.
Double play, and that'll do it. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to inning number 4. All tied 1-1. 2 outs, runner on first base. Adrian Salazar, the next inning. Late swing, fouled it off.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
Out to center. That's pretty deep. Inning over. 1 down. Next up, the designated hitter, Anthony Rendon. Here comes the 2-2. Swing, and this one towards left center field. Out number 2. So up next, Adrian Salazar. That's down and in. Here comes the 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
1 out and the base is empty. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Now the 1-2 pitch. That one
That's a ball.
missed. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Nope. And your final. So 2 down. And now the center fielder, Adrian Salazar. It's been a tough stretch at the plate. Just 1 hit in the last 5 games. And that one fouled off. Salazar, batting 3rd today, a former first-rounder in 2024. On 0-1, the delivery. Little chopper rolls foul. Swing and a miss. Chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it. Fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. End of 1. Runner at second, 1 away. Now up, Adrian Salazar, 0 for 1. Swing and a rocket. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Coming to the plate. Relay, throw home. Comes in to score. And now they're up by 3. Man at second, 1 away. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Seth Brown. Rolls away a little bit. Hard hit, right side, and there's two away. Two away and a runner in scoring position here. Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, TJ Schofield Sam. 1 ball, 1 strike. Makes contact and drives this one deep to right. It's back there. It's out of here. Leaves the yard to right. A 2-run shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. That gets down for a base hit. Lead runner turns at second. The throw in. And he's out.
On the tag. Out.
What a terrific throw from center field to cut the runner down at third base. He showed good mechanics and arm strength there. Offense pushed it that time, but it didn't work out. This broadcast is brought to you by Montresor Basement Design. Brick by brick, they'll help you secure what's important. Bottom of the 5th here in Las Vegas.
Ha! 0-1.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swings and misses. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. Efficient work on the mound there. On to the top half of inning number 6. Stepping to the plate for Salt Lake, Werner Blakely. That's a line shot for a base hit. Around first, hustling for 2. Not stopping, he's headed to third. The relay throw. Not in time, he's safe. He was all over that one. That ball came screaming off the bat, and once it was headed for the gap, it was triple or bust. This next at bat looms very large. Adrian Salazar will hit next. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Incredible late action on that slider. Took a sharp turn at the last second. The 0-1. It's ball 1. Good job to let the low one go there. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Coming around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Now the second run crosses the plate, and they lead by 2. You love to see concentration like that. Big spot, high crowd energy. He maintains focus and delivers with a great swing. Runner edging away at second base. In the dirt.
He's safe.
Third by plenty.
Hey, look good. No one better. Here we
Ground
go.
ball left side. Slings to first.
Pass it out.
Fine play in the hole for the out. So up next, TJ Schofield Sam, and he blasted off for a 2-run homer in the 3rd inning, an early tone setter that helped them to this lead. Got the strikeout looking. They limit the damage here. Obviously,
We're gonna make it work.
all right, ready to get this one started. Digging in for the Bees, Nelson Rada. Lines this one to center. Makes a nice grab on a full sprint. And at first with one gone. Next up, Adrian Salazar.
You see me coming up?
Looking good. Nobody better up there.
Oh, yeah.
Hudson, the tall righty, he throws a
balls, one
sinker,
strike.
a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Foul ball there. Foul ball, still 0-2. Here it comes. Swings and misses. Struck him out. If you're ready to build your dream home with a moat and a whispering gallery, call AC Hines Architecture. If you don't want those things, call someone else. Wallops this one out towards right center. And it hits the fence. Around first, hustling for two. Safe at second with a leadoff double. All over that one. And he just missed hitting that one out of here. Sure seemed like it had enough to pop off the bat. Just didn't get it at the right launch angle. Great swing, though. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Salazar, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Ball, that's in. That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just off the outside edge. They haven't been able to put up much
3-1.
offense in this one, but on a 3-1 count, that might change. We'll see how it goes. It's a leadoff
No,
walk,
that's ball
and
4. Runner,
that's the
take your
go-ahead
base.
run. Next up for the Aviators,
Hey,
Seth
keep it
Brown.
going. Clutch up for us.
Throw over to the bag, back
Nope,
safely.
too late.
Hit hard, that gets through. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. He put a very good swing on that one. Even if he couldn't elevate it, sent it whirring through the infield for a knock. Nice approach.
1-1.
In the dirt, but blocked. No action on the bases, the count even at 1. Here's the 1-1. Double steal attempt. Line drive, and it's caught. Throw from the knees. To second,
go.
2. Relay to first. Out. Triple play. Wow. 1 out and 2 in scoring position. Coming up now to the dish for Salt Lake, Kyron Paris. Fly ball to center. Salazar.
Me.
Drops into the glove. Runners tag up from second and third. Throw home, not in
He's safe.
time. The run scores. It's 1-1. 1 down. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Adrian Salazar. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Strike 2.
0-2.
Punches that one away with 2 strikes. 1 out and the base is empty. Got the batter swinging. Slider ran away for strike 3 there. Here's the center fielder, Nelson Rada. Line drive to center field.
3.
That's a base hit. Lead runners around second. The throw to third. The tag.
On the tag.
Out. Winning run stands at first. No outs.
Clutch up. Your turn right here.
And
Yeah.
swing and miss.
It's 0-1.
Line drive to left field. There's one down. And your final. So two down. Adrian Salazar getting ready to hit.
Ball.
Salazar measures 6'2", just 21 years old, and he's knocked in 8 runs over his last 10 games.
Hey!
Got some great arm action from him to
One
sell
ball,
the
one
changeup.
strike.
Clips
Yeah.
the corner.
1-2.
And that's
Ball.
downstairs and outside. 2 outs,
2-2.
base is empty. Swing and a miss. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. Now at the dish, Anthony Skull. A laser into the outfield. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And he may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. Chases a high fastball there. Tough to make contact on pitches that
No
high
balls.
up.
2 strikes.
Line drive to center. Dives, but it falls, and now it looks like extra bases. Chance at a triple. The relay. He is safe. Up against it with 2 strikes right there, but still managed to win the at-bat. Not much to quibble with on that swing. He had everything going in the right direction and barreled it up for a liner into center.
Right here.
Nice
Keep
rip.
the show.
We got a full count.
This one in the dirt. Well done by the catcher to keep it close. And the 3-2 offering. Line drive for a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead. Stepping to the plate for Salt Lake, Matthew Lugo. On a line to center.
Hit me, 2-2-2.
Reaching down, makes the catch. And at second here with 2 away. And now the center fielder, Adrian Salazar. 1 for 2.
Never gas while I'm on that paper chase. I got a taste, you see bottles to the face.
That's a ball. That's inside.
That one
Hey!
finds the corner. And the count even 1-1. Line drive to
get
left field. Makes the grab on the run. Nobody on and 2 outs. Next up for the Bees, Anthony Skull. High fly ball towards left center. This one carrying. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nothing doing here. Here's the center fielder, Adrian Salazar. 1 for 3.
El dinero me llueve, las mujeres me llueven, siempre agradecido.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1.
1-1.
Late on that fastball.
1-2's the count.
That
Nope,
one
that's in.
just missing inside. Just a hair inside, at least in the judgment of the plate umpire. If the pitcher adapts and gets a better feel for the zone, he'll be fine. Up and in.
That's a ball.
Great job to see changeup out of the
Count's
hand
full.
and lay off it. Battling here, fouls it away. 1 out and the base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. That goes to show you the kind of confidence he has in that pitch.